Yo, what up, y'all? If you are one of those people that's familiar with Charleston White, then you know exactly what that man stands for and who and what he represents on social media, online. Whenever he goes online, you know some of the rhetoric that he spits, some of the things that he says. Some of it is very damaging. Some of it is out this world. It will blow your mind. And then some of it actually makes some sense. It's actually true. Y'all know that we watch and view everything with discernment here. We take everything with a grain of salt because in this day and age, you must do so. In order to understand content that people are putting out there, because there is so much content and a lot of it is fake for the most part, we must dissect every subject, every video. We must break it down, cut it open, be surgical. We have to be direct when it comes to some of the things that people are saying. So, Charleston White, he will say some of the most ludicrous things. He will say things that will capture your attention because it's attention grabbing. Shock value. Yes, he has mastered that game. That's exactly what Charleston White has done, and I applaud him for that. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that he says that I just don't agree with because I'm just not that type of person at all. And y'all know this. The type of person that I am is I show you respect, you show me respect, and that's it. If you don't show me respect, then guess what? We got a problem. And so Charleston White believes that Danza from the Danza project tried to backdoor him when it came to a certain other guest that was on his show. And Danza decided to make a response video because we all know what happens nowadays. Nobody does anything in private anymore. We know what happens in everyone's relationship. We know what happens in everyone's beefs. We know what happens in everyone's lives. We know what happens in everyone's home. We know what happens in everyone's day-to-day activities before they even know what's going to happen. Why? Because we're constantly posting content. And this type of content, you have to view it with an open eye, not one eye open, not both eyes shut. You have to view it with open eyes because so much content on social media is fake. It's not real. Sometimes people are acting, and I don't know exactly what's going on with this beef because Charleston White has been on the Danza project before, and they had a great show. I'm not even going to lie. They had chemistry. They had that energy. They were vibing on the Danza show. So a lot of people are surprised that they are actually feuding, and they are actually feuding online. And of course, Charleston White is going to take everything online because that's what he does. He knows exactly how to play the game, and he's been playing it. That's why we have watched him grow and grow and grow and grow from a little broke, dusty person, little broke dusty dude, to a man with chains, rings on his finger, and he's making some money. So we get it. We understand. That's cool and all. But at the same time, Danza has a response for him that we are about to watch because I'm curious as to find out what is really going on with this little feud they have going on. But before we get into this video, I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video so someone else can do the very same thing. And if they don't, then we're going to send the Danza project after them. Now let's view this video and see exactly what Danza has to say about the beef and the smoke that he has for Charleston White. And then we're going to come back for my commentary. I won't keep y'all long. Keep an eye open. Let go.
What's up, Blue? I'm not gonna lie, my brother. I don't want to do this on social media, but you got everybody in social media involved. The one thing we can't deny is that you and I share a brotherhood, or shared a brotherhood. We can't deny that for 1 second. We could play like, oh, it was just for the internet, or it was just because of business, but nah, that ain't it. I remember when my son was born. I'm sorry, my daughter was born. I called you up when I was at the hospital and we spoke. I talked to you about a lot of personal shit. You talked to me about a lot of personal shit. We had real conversations, real moments outside of just podcasting. And our podcasts have been extremely dope, real dope moments. And the truth is I do respect you. But I remember you sitting up on the platform and having a conversation with me about Nipsey Hussle. And on this platform, you said some of the realest shit I ever heard in my life. You said Nipsey Hussle got Ermias killed. The character killed the person. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's death what I'm speaking of. But I think Charleston White is killing Blue. For you to go online and make a claim that I played you, that I backdoored you by having an eye for your girl, I've been nothing but respectful towards that woman. Like, absolutely nothing but respectful towards that woman. And I know for a fact she doesn't feel the same. I know for a fact. And the people around you don't feel the same. In fact, I believe that you don't even feel the same, my brother. Dead ass. I don't think you believe that at all. I think you're upset. Because the truth is I did message your girl. I messaged her immediately after her leaving the show. The first time you brought her over, where you mentioned to me who she was and what she's helped you with, right? You mentioned to me that she helped you get on Jeff Teague's podcast. Shout out to Jeff Teague. And that she has a lot of industry connections she could help. This was post-show that day, where we exchanged Instagram. I talked to her. I saw that she was with Lil Wayne. I said, yo, if you could get us shows, I will pay you. The only other time I spoke to her after that was for her to help me get in through the door because you were announcing the fights with Aiden Ross when I pulled up. And so I needed you to get security to come out. So she went out. This was through Instagram. She went out, she grabbed you, and you came outside and you got me in to Aiden Ross's stream. Other than that, there was never another word shared. No disrespect, ever. I've done nothing but show you the utmost respect. And this is what I get, in a sense, according to the people, because the people said, man, Charleston White falls out with everybody. I just never thought it would be me. The dude who, at all times, anytime my kids were around, I said, hey, go say hi to Unc. And you've done the same. I'm not about to sit here and play that game. You've done the same. You've been super respectful anytime you pulled up. It's always been love. To tell me that I've been ignoring you? I ignored you? You hit me up at 8:45 a couple weeks ago. I got all the receipts. You hit me up at 8:45 p.m. and you said to me, let's get a show in before I leave town. That's what you said to me.
So that's what this beef is about. It's about a woman. I thought it was something real. I thought it was something serious. It's about Charleston White's woman. I don't know if that's his wife, his girlfriend, his side piece. I don't know who she is. Never seen her. But this is what they're beefing about. Charleston White feels as if Danza violated him because he messaged his girlfriend, his woman. And he feels disrespected. Some men will feel as if you should be dealing with them directly and not go behind their back and speak to their women. Don't message their women. They will. But you have to ask yourself also, how did Danza get her number? Charleston White must have known. And if he's telling his kids to call him Unc, that means y'all formed a bond. Y'all were that close. You consider that man a friend to you. See, this is a lesson that we all must learn. From beefs like this, we have to learn that sometimes it doesn't matter who you are or what you do or how you see someone. When they have a certain agenda in mind, they will turn on you with the quickness, like a stray dog that you try to feed. That's exactly what they will do. And Charleston White, I will be 100% with y'all. I see him as the type of man who will turn on you with the quickness if he can make some money. Because y'all have to understand that when it comes to this content game, everything is all fair. Everything is fair game. There's nothing off of the table. There's no respect in it, honestly. People will go at your family. They will go at you. They will dig into your background. People will try to come for your neck. And that's exactly what Charleston White tried to do, I believe, because feuding makes for good content.
And I was down. And then I said, well, when are you here till? He said, tomorrow. Problem with that was you hit me up at 8:45 p.m. There was no way I was going to get Kato and the producer over at that time. So I said, what time do you leave tomorrow? You said the morning. And I was like, okay, well, when you get back down, we'll try to make it happen. But the thing is after that, we decided to take a break. We took the Danza project decided to take a decent break for the month of August. And honestly, part of it, bro, is I had to reset. A lot of the content that we were making, like, you know it, was Charleston White content. It was people responding to Charleston White or Charleston White. I'm having you up, at least twice a month, bringing you up to the platform. And I'm just being honest, my brother. A little bit of it, I feel like you lost your way. I'm constantly dealing with backlash of having you on the show, and I've done nothing but stood 10 toes down each and every time. Every time. I've inherited beef. I've received death threats. I've had somebody saying, Danza, I hope somebody kills your kids. And I've stood 10 toes down with you. I've inherited those beefs. I never wavered. Never. So to hear you say that I played a fake friend, I tried to take advantage of you, I tried to backdoor you with your girl, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. But again, I just don't believe you believe that, because you do this internet shit better than anyone. Better than anyone. But I'll tell you what. I just want to get away from all of the bullshit, man. I don't want to talk to Charleston White. I think Charleston White is killing Blue. I want to get back. Didn't you see that I had re-released the throwback episode? You didn't think that was intentional? I want to talk to Blue again. I hear you keep hinting towards that you want to get back to who you were and what your mission was. That's the guy I want to sit down and have a podcast with. And yeah, you're the one that told me, by the way, to lower the price to $5K. You're the one that gave me the price. I asked you, I said, hey man, I sent you a lot of money. I don't separate and clip up like these other platforms do, so I don't make as much money as them on the podcast. And let's make that clear on just the podcast part. But I don't make as much money on the podcast as they do. So how about we even it out? I said, just tell me a price and we'll run with it. And you said, shit, fuck it, let's do it. I fuck with you, 5K, let's run it. And I said, cool, I'm gonna book you twice a month now to make sure that we're still giving you 10K a month. And that's what it was. But I don't want to pay you 5K. If we do a show ever again, I don't want to pay you 5K. I want to give you 10K. But I want to talk to Blue. I don't want to talk to Charleston White because I don't think Blue cares about Charleston White right now. To keep it 100 with you. But you know for a fact that I have never tried to backdoor you, and I've never tried to holler at your girl. In fact, I got all the receipts. I do. Never in my life would I do that to anyone, and I don't ever want anybody to think that's who I am, but you put that out on the internet for them to think that's who I am. But again, it's nothing but love, man. It's nothing but love. I'm just disappointed at how you did that. I really am. So if we ever do an interview again, let me holler at Blue.
So there you have it. The beef is over a woman, Charleston White's girl, who Charleston White believes Danza tried to holler at. When they said backdoor, y'all know exactly what I was thinking about. It was a different backdoor. It wasn't pertaining to a female. It was pertaining to people getting at Charleston White, but that's not what it is. This is a relationship feud, I guess you can call it. They're beefing, they're feuding over Charleston White's woman. Now, Danza, I have to applaud him because he kept it civil on his video. He didn't cuss at Charleston White. He didn't go at Charleston White's neck at all. He didn't disrespect Charleston White. He actually spoke his mind. He spoke it clearly. He was articulate. And he was still respectful at the same time. What I don't agree with it, well, I can't even say I don't agree with him on at the end when he said, if we ever do a show again, because honestly, I'm just the type of person, once you cross me the first time, once you say something bad about me the first time, that'll be the last time. Trust and believe, because I know what type of person you are now. A snake will never bite me again because I know that you're a snake. And so if this is just for content purposes, I get it. Charleston White is doing this thing like Danza said. He knows how to play this content game. He knows how to play this online game, this social media game, and he's good at it. But at the same time, the character that you play online can definitely destroy or kill the real person that you are on the inside. And that's what Danza is trying to tell him. I want to speak to Blue, the person that I had an interview with the first time, not this Charleston White that I am speaking to now, that is speaking on a situation that has nothing to do with me and nothing that I did wrong at all, because let Danza tell it, he has the receipts. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.